From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a Prime Wave Media production.
What's up, world? It's the one and only Pop DBICD Primetime Capper, and it is time for Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel. And boy, oh boy, it is opening day at where the surf meets the turf, and I'm excited. I hope you're excited as well, too. And we got a lot of great races today that's featured. The feature race today is going to be the Oceanside Stakes as well, too, which is going to come up in race 9. This is going to be a 10-race card as well, too. Let's go ahead and kick it off with our first race of the day. It's going to be a claiming race for $30,000. It's going to be a mile. And boy, oh boy, this is going to be a good one because let me give you guys a little hint. On opening day at Del Mar, usually there's a horse that has probably won at the track before. And if it comes in as a price, it's a good idea to bet it because a lot of times the first race of the day is usually won by a price that's 5-1 or better. And I've seen that in the last 5-6 years as a trend. I'm going to go ahead and do that again today. I'm going to take Cuz I Did It My Way at 10-1. Then we have Dr. Troutman here as who's going to be the big favorite here, 3-1. And then we also have Comcast Quest Cobra, who's won at this track as well too, who's going to be 5-2. And then we have Leprino, who ran pretty well last time out of Santa Anita, but fell short, and is going to be our 4-4s today. So that's going to be our group for race 1 today, and it's going to be a $30,000 claimer and 10-1 on Because I Did It My Way. And last time he was at Del Mar, Because I Did It My Way, went ahead and won the race. So we move on to the baby race in race 2. And this is going to be a maiden claimer. We're going to have $50,000. It's a $50,000 purse as well, too. We're going to go with a horse by the name of Axel Still, who's going to be 7-2 on the morning line. Then we have Midnight Mammoth, and we also have the 9-horse Give Back Goldie, and the number 2 horse, Senator Chamber. This is going to be a wide open race. It's going to be tough, but you know what? We just got to do what we got to do, and we just go from there. So there it is. That's going to be our group in the maiden claiming race for the race 2, and we're going to move on to our next race, and it's going to be an allowance optional claimer, $74,000 purse, 9 furlongs on the turf, and we're going to have Pulpit Rider as our key horse in this one. Pulpit Rider always shows up and does a pretty bang-up job and everything like that. Going to Vegas is going to be a heavy favorite here. Horse has won at Del Mar before as well, too, but I like Pulpit Rider just a bit more here. And then we have Cristal, and this horse is going to be 3-1. This horse is going to be seeing a lot of money as well, too. And then we also have in the one hole, Quiet Secretary. So this is going to be our group here in the allowance optional claimer here, $74,000. We're going to go with Pulpit Rider, who's 6-1 on the morning line, but we'll probably go off at a 4-1, 7-2, 5-1 type situation, okay? So you still get a little bit of value on the horse, maybe not the 6-1, and we'll have to see how it goes. It could go the other way as well, too. So with that, we're going to go ahead and take a very, very quick commercial break, and this is Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, we're back, and now it's time for race 4. And in race 4 today, we have a maiden special weight, and I'm going to go with a horse by the name of Amanda Rose, who really stands out in this group as well, too. Horse is going to be 5-1, but I do not see that number holding. I think that this horse will get bet down, and at the end of the day, Amanda Rose and Don't You Forget will probably be the 2 favorites, but I know Don't You Forget is going to get a lot of action as well, too. Very good horse there. And Mataha is going to be our 6-1 here as well, too. And then we're going to go with the horse by the name of Square Fun, who's another Square Eddie. So this should be a pretty good group. Maiden special weight sprint race as well, too. 5 furlongs And so we'll see how it shakes out, see how it goes, and let's move into race 5. Race 5, we have key horse Cielo d'Oro. I'm going to go with this 5-1 here, and I think Cielo d'Oro should be really good here. And then we have another really good spot here with Norma B. Gene B is not going to be part of this group today. Horse is actually scratched out. We got Take Me by the Hand, and then we also have Looking to Get Even as well too. So we have a good group here. So it's 6, 8, 10, and remember the 14 scratched. So we got race 5 today, Cielo d'Oro. I'm going with the pedigree here. I think the horse should run huge today and get itself a big win here in another special way, another maiden special way for $70,000. All right, so let's look at the early pick 5. I'm going to go like this: 2, 3, 6, 7, 4, 7. 3, 4, 8, 1, 4, 10, 6, 9, 10. And this is going to be a healthy ticket here. It's going to be a $108 ticket here. So we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how it shakes out. Hopefully we can get this opening day pick 5 home, all in all. But it's opening day. Let's have some fun. Fire, fire, fire. That's all I can say. All right. So we have Alevia. Alevia is going to be 7-2, 10-1. Doug O'Neill is the trainer for this horse. We're going to have this horse pretty much as the favorite as well, too. But I think that this will be money that's going to be spread around because this is a very wide open group as well, too. We also have Energizer here as our 5-1 second choice. Then we have Seed of Success, who's going to be 4-1, and Rebel War. So this should be a very, very good group. And I really do feel like there's going to be some big things happening today within this race as well, too. So when we get back, we're going to go ahead and talk about races 7 through 10. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about the late pick 4 as well, too. So you guys make sure to stay tuned. This is Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel. And I'm your host, the one and only Pop DBICD Primetime Kappa. And I'll be right back at you.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, we are back with Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel, and let's go ahead and jump into race 7. Race 7 should be a good race today. We have ourselves a very good group here as well, too. This is an allowance optional claimer. This is a $72,000 purse. It is going to be a sprint. We're going to go with a horse by the name of Jamming Eddie. Jamming Eddie has all the numbers to show that it can run away with this race as well, too. Today, it is a sprint race, but, you know, there's a lot of really fast horses in this race, but Jamming Eddie has the type of form where he can take this to the front and literally just go ahead and walk this field if he wants to. And I know that he's 8-1 right now, but that doesn't matter because he's going to get bet down anyway. But I think he goes off at no higher than 5-1. So we have Jam and Eddie in place today. Then we have the Perfectionistic, who's 5-1 as well too. And then we have Bad Beat Brian, not Bad Bear Brian, Bad Beat Brian at 6-1. And then we have the number 10 horse McWhorter at 6-1 as well too. This should be a very fun race. Allowance optional claimer, $72,000 on the turf, 5 furlongs. Let's see if we can go ahead and get ourselves a price home here in that race. All right, so now we move on to race 8. Race 8, we have Team Merchants. Team Merchants, it should be very game and ready to go and pull off the upset today. Freedom Fighter is going to get a lot of the money, the action. This is a Bob Baffert horse, so you know this horse is going to receive a lot of attention. So we got number 3 Freedom Fighter here as well too. Then we also have Dougie Fresh. Yes, Mr. Dougie Fresh, trained by Peter Miller, I guess, and that's Peter Miller's New York roots, I guess, talking to him. But you know, everybody knows about Dougie Fresh and you already know the Dougie Fresh dance, you know, where you go wave your hand across your head, all that good stuff, you know. So there it is. We got him in here at 12-1, and then I got no money. is 6-1. So pretty much that's going to be the 8 horse here. This is another fine group that we have here. So Team Merchants number 7 is going to be our key horse, 6-1. Let's see how it shakes out. All right, we move on to race 9. In race 9, we have a really good one, Oceanside Stakes. I'm going to go with the Peter Erden trainee, Dream Shake, who's 4-1. And then we have Petruccio, who's 12-1. And also the favorite is going to be What Makes Sammy Run, and we have this horse here at 7-2. And then we also have No Foolery here as well, too, who's going to be a horse that can loom the danger because he's coming in as a monster price. All right, and the horse has a lot of good figs to it. So we'll see how it goes, see how it shakes out. Still a wide open race here at the Oceanside Stakes. I can only take 4, but this is a deep, deep field. And then we end off the night with our 5, our super high 5 group. Going to have Oxbridge as our key horse. Then we have Albizo as our second choice, 7-2. Uncle Jeff, number 11, 5-1. Exalted Joy, 4-1. And then we also have The Longest Night. And this is going to be a starter allowance race for $38,000. They're going a mile on this one as well, too. Let's see if we can go ahead and get us a fat super high 5 at the end of the day. You guys already know you can box it up for $60, or you guys can go ahead and key it for 24. All right, so we move on to our final proposition here, and that's going to be the late pick 4. We're going to have the 7, 8, 10, the 3, 7, 2, 8, and the 9, and this is going to be a $36 investment on your end. So there it is. This, and pretty much you guys have to understand I'm going a little fast today because this is live and I'm actually doing another show in about another 12 minutes, which is the Primetime Angles Live. So if you guys want to stick around and catch that one, that will be on in the next 12 minutes. I'm going to have Jeff coming in today as well, too. So we can go ahead and talk about the NFL preview, and also go ahead and get into the NBA Finals for over the weekend and talk some baseball as well, too. So you guys make sure to tune in to the Premier Sports Betting Show, the Primetime Angles Live, and that will be next on the Prime Wave channel on your YouTube and on your Twitter as well, too, if you are following me. But all in all, though, I'm excited. Stable Duel is excited. You guys get your stables up. Hopefully, this will help you guys make some money today. And if you do, please go ahead and tweet me, send me something, and let me know that I'm helping you make money, because that makes me feel really, really good. All right, so there it is. This is the first episode of the Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel for Del Mar. You know, it's not the first episode we had, but this is the first episode for Del Mar. So you guys make sure to keep tuning in. And once again, this is Stable Duel. This is Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel. And boy, oh boy, as I always say, if you got a hunch, bet a bunch. And with that, we will be back tomorrow. And hopefully I have my guest with me tomorrow as well, too, Mr. Aaron Cantu. I also did his Kentucky Derby show, so hopefully he'll have some time before he goes into the big fight tomorrow night for Jamel Charlo and Brian Castano in San Antonio. So pretty much that will be a lot of fun. But Saturday is going to be a huge day over at Del Mar, and hopefully we'll go ahead and help you guys cash some tickets for that one as well, too. So with that, one last time, this is Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel, and I'm your host, the one and only Pop DBICD Primetime Capper, and I am gone.